What's going on, gamers? It's a very big man here, and I got a TDM on Favela for you today. um, the reason I'm doing this commentary is I'm gonna tell you just straight up. I stopped doing the Road to Commander series. It's just way too much for my computer to handle right now. This is the game. This gameplay though is actually one of the videos from it though, but. I had my computer running for two to 3 days straight just to render and upload videos for the Road to Commander. So I didn't, and it was getting a little too much for my computer to handle. So I decided to stop. But don't worry about that. I will still bring you guys commentaries. But I can't think right now. Sorry. But if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave comments saying, what guns, kill streaks, or anything you want me to use, and I'll do my best to get some good videos for you. I got one coming out in the next couple days where it's a Litterbug gameplay. It was suggested by Whiteout Productions, one of my subscribers. I had a lot of fun doing it. I had tried a few times, but the gameplay I got is really good and really fun, I think, and it has a twist, really big of a twist ending, I think, and it's going to be funny. So stay tuned for that. It should be coming out Monday if I can do it. I should be able to get it out Monday for you. But let's talk about if anybody that does record gameplays, you know how much of a hassle it can be to record and still do commentaries. First off, doing them, it's fun. I have a ton of fun with it, but right now I'm running in, my schedule it gets hectic, and it's hard to, sorry, I gotta adjust myself. It's hard to do all of it with I'm trying to sorry, I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to say here. It's kind of difficult sometimes for me to think of what I'm going to say, but it's a long process. If any of you do commentaries, or if you know people that do commentaries, it can be quite a process to do. I mean, I'm just sitting here in my chair talking to you guys, but it takes a while to do. I mean, my first commentary, it took me like 4 hours to just commentate it, and I was nervous as crap doing it. Like, I don't, if you could probably tell in my voice, I was nervous, and I didn't like it. But once I started doing more and more, it's a lot of fun. I really love doing it. So I'm gonna keep doing them. I will keep bringing you guys gameplays. Another reason why I stopped the Road to Commander series is that it wasn't getting the views I thought it would. So it got about half as many views as my commentaries did, so I was like, I had a tough decision to make it, whether to keep doing it or to just scrap it and basically start doing commentaries again. So I decided to do commentaries again just for you guys, because you love me. You know you do. You can't help it. It happens. Sorry. But okay, let's get on a serious subject here. In this lobby, there was a bunch of kids, and by kids I mean, I don't think they hit puberty yet. So, and that's one thing I've been wanting to talk about for a while now, is that the amount of kids that play this game, and even Black Ops for that matter, a lot of kids play that. And from one of my first commentaries, you'll probably note that I'm trying to think of what it was. I said that it was a good idea, that I think it would be a good idea that requires you to put in like a driver's license for Xbox Live. I still stand by that. I still think I think it would be a great idea. That way, it would stop these kids that aren't even old enough to buy these games able to play, and let alone they shouldn't be able to play them. I believe so. That's where I stand on that subject. And sorry, I just snuck up behind that guy, and my sticky failed completely on me. Apparently he was sound horn a little bit, and I do sound horn also, so it's not bad. I like it. I use my Turtle Beaches all the time. I am using them now to do this commentary. That's why if the mic sounds a little off, that would be why. I don't have the money right yet to get a better mic. I would love to get one, but right now I don't have the money to do it. So, you know, you're just gonna have to wait, I guess. But back to the kids being able to play this game. I think if there was a way we could stop kids from playing this game, and it's not that, you know, it's affecting them. I think because when I was in high school, I took a speech class, and sorry, and when they told us we had to pick subjects to talk about in one, and I always did video games just because I'm a gamer. I love video games, and it's something that I believe in a lot. And one of them was the violence of video games and how, you know, like Grand Theft Auto and all that. And I don't really want to touch on it too much, but Columbine, how they said it was Doom. The kids basically, you know, they played Doom a lot, and you know, basically just wanted to do it, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to get too much onto that subject because it's a little iffy. But the violence in video games nowadays is starting to get a little ridiculous, I think. And there's every game always has options to turn violence off, which if most every game does, actually. If they did that in every single game, that would be awesome, I believe. But even though there's not a lot of violence in even Call of Duty, there's not a lot. I mean, you get some blood splatter every now and again, but that's only for like major headshots and all that. But I'm getting off topic again. Sorry, I gotta breathe. Okay, the kids being able to play them. The parents that buy them, they're not bad parents. They just don't care. They're just not caring parents. Yeah, let's go with that. I like that. That sounds good. They're not as caring as others. When I was growing up playing games, there was no violent there's hardly ever any violent video games. The first one that I remember was Grand Theft Auto, but even that had very minimal violence because it was a top-down shooter. I mean, you look down from overhead of your character and stuff, and it was kind of the graphics sucked because it was on PlayStation 1, but it was a fun game, and there wasn't a lot of violence. But nowadays, you know, especially in Gears of War, there's a lot of violence. I mean, you can shoot people's heads off, you can tear their limbs off and stuff, but that's a little too gruesome at times, even for me. And I'm 22, and there's like times I'm like, oh, that's gross. I mean, it's cool, but it's gross also. So, okay. Sorry, I'm trying to think. I always ramble too much, and it's frustrating sometimes that I ramble and I lose touch of what I was talking about. So I'm trying to figure out I'm just rambling now, trying to figure out what I was talking about just a second ago. So, but basically, okay, yeah, there we go. I got it now. The parents that buy the games for their kids, these violent games for their kids, they just don't care. They don't care a lot about their kids. I mean, they care. Parents always care about their kids. It's their job. They have to. But this game's coming to a close. Final score for me: 30 kills, 10 deaths. M4A1 Scavenger, Stopping Power, Commando Pro, 345 kill streak. Love you guys. Leave comments, rate, subscribe. You know what to do. You know you love me. Come on, tell your friends. You got to. You know I love you. All right, see you guys. Have fun.